Hi, my name is Mark Howell. For those of you who don't know me, I've been an instructor at Caldwell Community College off and on since 2009. Um, so this is Project Management CTS240-620. It's an online class, so probably the only time you're going to see me is when I post a little video online, which I want to do probably once a week. Not that I'm going to go through every single slide that's in the PowerPoint slides, but I will at least try to cover material that I think you may want to hear about, or at least get a little bit more explanation to. So this class is an introduction to project management, but it's project management based from an IT perspective. So those of you that are going to be programmers or working in an IT field, give you an idea as to what project management is going to be like when you get into the workforce. The textbook that we're going to be using is Information Technology Project Management 8th edition. Let's see if I can get it up to the screen here. Looks something like this. Kathy, your guess is as good as mine. Schwalbe is the author. First time I've used the text, so it'll be interesting to see how it goes about. As I told you, I think a lot of this will be talking about project management. And the way this book is structured is there are 10 knowledge areas in project management that the author is trying to cover. And we're going to cover all 10. There are, I think, 13 chapters of the book. We're probably going to hit all 13 chapters. Now, you see attendance there and you go, wait a minute, this is an online class. What kind of attendance could there be? Well, I am going to do attendance, but I'm going to do attendance a little bit different. You're going to have an assignment every week called a reflection journal. That reflection journal, the only requirement is 250 words. Beyond that, basically what I'd like you to do is give me feedback as to what you like about the assignments, didn't like about the assignments. Being a new textbook, a brand new class, the school's never carried this class, so this is all new territory for me and for the institution. So any feedback I can get, the better I think it's going to be for future classes and as the semester unveils. So each week, reflection journal, 250 words, tell me how the class is doing. Just keep in mind that if you decide not to do those reflection journals, not do your assignments, it is not my responsibility to drop you from the class. I may do that, but it's not my responsibility. It is yours. So if you decide this class is not for you and want to drop, feel free, and I will sign any forms that need to be signed. Now, of course, you're saying, well, gee, what kind of grades, how are the grades going to be determined on an online class? Well, basically here is I got 15% of your grade is going to be based on these weekly reflection journals. So if you want an A for the class, you need to do the reflection journals. Otherwise, the best you're ever going to get is a B. 40% will come from your chapter exams, 20% from any chapter assignments, and then 25% will be on a final project. I'm still trying to mull in my head what that final project will be, but you'll have a few weeks at the end of the semester to work on that final project. The grading scale is a standard 10-point scale that the school uses, so we all know you want 90 and above to get your A. As far as the course sequence, like I said, there's 13 chapters, so pretty much you can guess there'll be a chapter a week. I think it's a week off there, somewhere between the week 12 and week 13. There's a spring break in there. I will not have any assignments due there, but as you can see, there are 13 chapters. We're going to cover all 13 chapters, and then the last 3 weeks, you'll have a chance to work on your project. So more on that as the semester rolls out. If there's any additional resources, as far as disability services, student services, feel free to take available, use the services that are available to you. Now, there's one other thing in this class that I am doing a little bit different in that, let's see if I can get up here. I am doing something, got to move this, is give you the capability to text me. I'm using a system called Remind, and Remind is a capability that allows me to send text to you and you send to me pretty much without giving up your phone number or mine for privacy purposes. But if you choose not to enroll in this system, then I will just add your email address. So any text I do send out to the class, I will make sure that you'll get an individual email of whatever that message entailed. So just thought I'd let you know. I don't think there's anything else. I think we've covered my office hours. Thursdays, like I said, is the interesting case. I've got it broken up a little later in the day, 11 to 2:15 in my office in E339, and then from 2:30 to 4:30 I'll be in F221. I've got a couple of networking classes. That's where all the networking equipment is. So if I have students that need help there, but feel free to stop in at that time also if that makes your life a little bit easier. I'm looking forward to going through this project management class. One thing I like about it is I've been in project management probably now for off and on since the late 70s. So I've got a lot to bring to the table here, fill in some gaps or at least some real life situations that arise based on some of the knowledge areas we're going through. And some things I did well, some things I didn't. So maybe I get a chance to share that with you. So I'm looking forward to going through this class with you this semester. If you have any questions, you got my phone number, my email address. Stop by my office. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.